Okay, so this is, again, where that missing piece in a lot of ultra programs are missing.
1, 2, 3, 4. I was born to run
Easy, light, smooth, fast. Easy, light, smooth, fast.
Hey team, Coach Eric Orton back at you with another video. And in my last video, I talked about a 3-step process to really train the brain to get what you want out of your running, to accomplish your goals, to have desired results. And I just wanted to send a quick message with a little motivation. And then in that process, I talked about once you see and declare what you want to have happen with your running or other goals in life, you have to start acting like it's already happened. And this is a crucial part of it. And that might sound a little strange or a little bit funny, but from a running perspective, if you're waking up and you're getting ready for your run and you're starting to act like you've already accomplished your goal, think about what that's going to do for your motivation and your mindset that day as you go out for your run. Your motivation and your intensity for that workout is going to be sky high. And I don't mean intensity as far as hard, but the intensity of your motivation to be that runner that you are and acting like things have already happened. So I just I'm going to kind of occasionally keep revisiting this because I think this train the brain process is what's really, really missing in most age group runners out there and that I'm passionate about really coaching. And so we had some snow over night, so I'm a little late getting started with my run, but I'm going out to train the brain in a different kind of way today. Instead of training the brain through visualization and some of the processes that I've talked about in the last few videos, is now I'm going to do a neuromuscular workout where I'm training the brain to fire more muscle fibers and more signals to my muscles so I become more economical and more efficient with my running. And this is a crucial piece of becoming a stronger runner in general, but specifically a missing component in ultra marathon training because these efforts are very, very short. I'm going to go out. I've got a really steep hill just outside my door. It's kind of you got about a mile warm up, and I'm going to hit this steep hill. I'm guessing it's I haven't looked at my Training Peaks file in a while to know what grade this hill is, but I'm guessing it's about 12 to 15%. So pick a hill that's as steep as you have that's convenient to you. Don't go out, you don't have to go out searching for one that's not convenient. Find something that it's repeatable. Okay, and I'm going to be doing 6 by 15 second steep hill repeats at progressing my speed throughout that 15 seconds. So I'm ending fairly fast and a lot faster because these are at 15 seconds. And that's the key. We want to keep these short so they can be rather quick, rather fast with a lot of force production into the ground. And that's the key. And that's where the neuromuscular component comes into, because since these are short, again, we're able to run them faster and providing more force into the ground that's creating part of that neuromuscular adaptation that we want. Again, we're training, applying force into the ground to run fast. That's training the brain to fire more muscle fibers, recruit more muscle fibers to the party. You're going to become more efficient because you're firing more muscle fibers. The more you invite to the party, the more efficient and economical you become, rather than just using few in other styles of workouts. Okay, so this is, again, where that missing piece in a lot of ultra programs are missing, is that Now, what this is going to do from an ultra marathon standpoint, it's going to allow you to become more efficient and more economical the longer and longer you run, helping with fatigue later in the races and being more efficient and economical, firing more muscle fibers later in the run. You're not going to fatigue as much. All this is going to provide you what we want from an ultra marathon training standpoint that's going to complement other traditional or styles of workouts that we all are kind of doing, our long run, our threshold runs, our climbs, all that's going to, this style of workout's going to really complement that because you're going to improve your force production. Okay. So again, a different way of training the brain that's missed for ultramarathoning and a lot of endurance style training.
So for a workout like this, where it's short and fast, I like to use my watt zones to gauge my appropriate level of effort because it's a black and white measurement of work. Watts or power is force times speed, and that's exactly what we're doing on this hill. So I like to build to what I consider my P105 watt zone. That 105 is 105% of my VO2 max wattage. So again, it's just a way I like numbers, and I like to gauge where I'm at, and I like to gauge being consistent with all 6 of them. And that's really what I look for, is I want to be consistent for all 6, and I don't want a whole lot of fatigue. So with that comes a lot of rest in between, 2 or 3 minutes of walk, jog combination. So you're able to perform on each one. And this type of workout should be done year round to help prevent injury and everything we're talking about today. And it can be done a lot of different ways. For today, I did this as just a standalone workout. I got my warm up in, and I did my main set of 6 by 15 seconds, and then got my cool down for a total of 30 minutes. So this is a great way to get in some quality work if you're short on time. Other times I might have my athletes do this as the first main set, followed by maybe a threshold interval workout, or even a nice easy run, because let's be honest, when we're running easy, that's where most of the dysfunction takes place biomechanically. So now by doing this workout before an easy run, you're firing all those muscles that we talked about. You're getting your whole electrical system up to speed, so to speak, and now you're firing a lot more muscle fibers for your easy run, which helps your biomechanics, helps your efficiency, everything that can go wrong when we're running nice and easy.
Here's a diagnostic that you can do as a little test to see how well your neuromuscular system is firing. Okay, so again, use this as a test, something fun, a diagnostic. And with all of my drills and skills and strength workouts, the diagnostic also becomes the modality. So try this at home. It's great before workouts. Go into a deep lunge. And you want to do this barefoot. So you're really, really engaging that foot, because that, the foundation starts at the feet. Okay. And so go into a deep lunge and keep a lot of your weight on that front lunge leg, and just simply hold in this position for over a minute and start to see how challenging it gets. And if you start to feel like your leg shakes a little bit, that's the brain starting to send signals to the muscles, to maybe muscles that aren't used to working very well, to start firing. And that shaking is a good sign. Okay, so again, try to go over 60 seconds as kind of a good guide, and just see how challenging this is for you. Compare right leg, left leg. Obviously do both sides, and just compare. Maybe one leg's a little bit easier or not as challenging as the other. This is all telling you something that can really maybe give you that motivation to go out then and do a style of workout like this, the 6 by 15 second steep hill repeats. Okay, so have fun with it. And again, just let it be kind of your own coach at home to see where maybe some deficiencies in strength might be in your force production, and then have fun with it. Okay, so all right, I'm out of here. The sun's coming out. Thanks for watching. Over and out from home today, right? I'm usually out in the field doing this, but just wanted to get out and get my workout in. So, all right, over and out from home, Born to Run World. See you guys.